for a better finish. Here they are, first and second in the points, running first and second on the racetrack. And again, Dixon hugging that low line. Here comes Elio on the high side. Is he going to be able to take the lead through 3 and 4? Oh, it's so close. Dixon coming out of 4. Looks like he's going to be in the lead for the white flag lap. Here he was 1 year ago in the very same position, but he did not have enough ethanol. 1/2 cup short. He doesn't have to worry this time. Down the backstretch. Scott Dixon looking to set a record, but more importantly, looking to win the championship. And here he comes out of turn number 4. Dixon with Elio and Briscoe. Who's going to win the race? The race goes to Dixon. He gets him.
This is as good as mine.
All right, take a look. You're looking for 1/1000th of a second.
Oh. What does that tell you?
Well, but which one of these little...
It's the leader in Class B. Second place in Class B, the Century Batteries GT3. Bell has to do it all again. The green flag waving, but it's Matt Bell who's controlling the pace of the field. Now take a deep breath. Suck it up, fellas, because you've got 5 minutes, 4 minutes and 8 seconds to do. Don't take a breath. Oh, Shio's gone through.
She's gone through.
Brilliant piece of timing. If that stands, it's brilliant, and he's up into second place. I don't think there was an overlap on the line, and he's going to go for the lead through Hell Corner. He's already in the slipstream of the big Bentley. The 2 biggest, widest, meanest, hairiest cars are going head-to-head on the mountain straight.
This is astonishing stuff from Chio-san. The fiery young Japanese driver goes to the lead.
That is remarkable. He's done 2 of them, and not at Griffin Corner yet. 3:36 on the clock, and Nissan leads on the mountain. The GTR Godzilla has eaten the field to now, and they are back with a vengeance.
Absolutely astonishing stuff. That was perfectly timed from Chio as they crossed the line. He absolutely blasted by the Audis and went down to turn 1 and did the same again in turn 3 to the Bentley. Amazing stuff. Can he keep it together?
Military settings on the Nissan now. It's pedal to the metal, and he's pulled out 5, 6, 10 cars lengths as he goes across. We can hear the spectators clapping as he goes across. This is going to be a famous victory. Vantour for second place on the big Bentley, who has hung out for so long. Matt Bell will be desperate to hold on to this one. I'm not sure he's going to be able to do it down Conrad Straight.
Vantour will drive underneath the Bentley if he has to. He's got the fastest car here. Absolutely on the limit, down into the elbow, and squeezes him wide. And they'll drag race down Conrad Straight. Not quite. Bell holds on, and the big Bentley is doing the business in the fight for the podium.
There's going to be another lap, maybe another 2 here, guys. Look at the time, 2:24. It's going to be close to whether they do one more after this, and it'll all be down to when Chio crosses the line. The blue flag's been waved.
The Nissan's gone.
The Bentley locking up there, or was it some fluid coming out the back? There was certainly something on the back wheels.
I think that was a touch earlier at the top of Conrad Straight from the Audi on the back of the Bentley. I think we've got some touching bodywork there.
Coming round with 2:03, 2:02. This is going to be it. It's 48 on the clock, plus 1 lap, and the white flag is out, or it would be if we were in the US. 1 more to go down to the first corner, and watch out for the battle further down as well.
Because Knocker, John, he's catching the Audi for 3rd position.
Yeah, and he's hauled him in the last lap, and Vantour just doesn't quite have the ultimate pace he had last time. 1:37 on the clock will confirm 100% if this is the last lap. But Chio is driving up the road. The Nissan GTR, it won here in 91, it won here in 92, has not touched the podium since then. Somewhere in the world, Darren Cox, the boss of motorsport for Nissan, will be having kittens.
It's 6:48 in the morning in the UK. DC's just closed on his new house. He's celebrating that. He's celebrating an LMP1 program, and in about a lap's time, he will be celebrating a victory here. The GT Academy graduates with Chio have pulled off a remarkable masterstroke. Bob Neville and RGN with the Nismo Global Athlete team have put it to the best in the world. They've taken on the mountain. They've beaten them all. And at the moment, it's Chio by a couple of seconds. And then the battle for second, third and fourth There's 2 more steps on the podium, and it's musical chairs here. And when the music stops, someone of these 3 is going to be left without a seat.
That is huge.
Has come round the outside. Vantor has come around the corner and almost got it. And here comes Mucker. Mucker is right in the slipstream as well.
This is astonishing. For the final spot on the podium, Stefan Mucker drives the Aston Martin round the Audi R8 down Conrad Straight. He's in the top of the Bentley. It's helped him get by in the Aston's 3rd. Final lap. Leader is on the last lap.
Vantor comes for a huge long way back into the Michelin chase. He tries to go around the inside. Chio's ahead of all this and is going to win for Nismo. But who's going to be 2nd, 3rd and 4th? There's still one big braking area to come. Once again, Bathurst delivers a great finish, and it's a Nismo GTR that wins it for Nissan. Chio wins it. 2nd, 3rd and 4th across the line.
Bell got to 4th right at the last turn. The Audi finishes the race 2nd place, and the Aston Martin comes home 3rd.
It is exactly 0.45 of a second, and they're all crossed up, and he's run wide again. He's under pressure. He may hand the lead to Van Gisbergen. They are going to run side by side. Check out the response in the crowd. Turn 10. Van Gisbergen's right under the rear wing. That's the 2nd unforced error for Waters. He's going to have to tread very, very gently, and he ran pretty wide at the final corner as well. Waters under pressure, 0.3 of a second, and Van Gisbergen is well and truly in this game now.
Wow, the pressure. As you said, it was an unforced error. And he made the little mistake coming out of here on the previous lap. He's using too much of the exit curve. So Shane's closer this time. But the braking stability for Waters in this zone here was the original mistake. In the next hairpin was the mistake on the previous lap. Van Gisbergen is right in contention to dive down the inside. This is going to be a ripper.
Bit of wheel spin on exit there for Waters, and here comes Van Gisbergen to muscle it down the inside. They're side by side, and he's done him. He's sliced down the inside. Now they're side by side through the left-hander at 10. How do they resolve this? Is there space given? There's only a couple of thousands touched. They've touched at 11. And Van Gisbergen lifts the throttle and gives him a breather. So that could have ended up in a plane crash at Pukekohe, but they got away with it.
Shane Van Gisbergen, absolute credit to you, sir. You could have caused the biggest shunt we've ever seen at Pukekohe just then. When Cam Waters turned down on him, he had the opportunity to wipe him out.
Heart rates are up.
They're all standing up. They're all celebrating the performance of this man who's come from 8th on the grid to be battling for the lead. The exchange at the final corner was as wild as you would ever see. The consequences here are severe.
He's a bit weak at the end of the back straight relative to Shane. And he's not totally hitting the apexes, but he's almost sacrificing them now to keep the rolling speed of the car up. Now he's under pressure. He's got Van Gisbergen crawling all over him at the moment, and so Shane goes high. If he can get round the outside, he knows he can displace him at turn 10. He goes for the crisscross out the other side. He looks to try and apply some better traction and drive out there. He's up to the outside of the Mustang at turn 10. Now it's around the other way. Is there courtesy? And Van Gisbergen takes the lead in New Zealand in the final race.
And he immediately blocks. He immediately moves it over to disincentivise Cam Waters. Perfect execution of that pass. Cam Waters had to cover. When he did that, the crisscross worked perfectly for Van Gisbergen. And the superstar Kiwi is leading the final run at Pukekohe.
We're inside 2 laps remaining. Is there anything left in the tank for Cam Waters? Has he got anything in reserve to throw a punch back in the other direction? You can see the sparkle in his eyes. He knows what he's achieved out there. He has fought tooth and nail from position number 8 on the grid, from row number 4. He lines it up at turn 10 for the last time. Sweeps through here. The last metres of supercar racing and of professional motorsport at Pukekohe. Shane Van Gisbergen wins in New Zealand. Farewell, Pukekohe. We have loved the ride.
Well said, Neil. Have a look at the elation, the emotion from Van Gisbergen. And he won't be the only Kiwi with tears in his eyes. It won't just be that team, it's certainly that man there. The king of Pukekohe, Greg Murphy, who's won 9 races at this venue.
Marquez versus Rins around the outside of Woodcote. You can't do that.
No, they're side by side. Unbelievable. Rins is off the circuit almost.
And look at Vinales. Vinales coming right back into contention. Through Stowe for the final time. Up towards Magnus and Beckett. It's Marquez from Rins. How on earth did Rins have the bravery and the courage to ride around the outside of Marquez through Woodcote? I've never seen that happen before.
Vinales is in contention here. Around Magnus and Beckett we go on the final lap here in the British Grand Prix. Who wins? Honda, Suzuki or Yamaha? Marquez doing everything he can to defend now.
Who's got the drive then down the hanger straight? Marquez has got the advantage. Alex Rins is not close enough to attack into Stowe corner. Marquez gets it sideways on the braking zone. He's in deep, but he'll pull it down to the apex. It's still Marquez almost half the way round this final lap of the British Grand Prix. Rins not close enough to strike at Vale.
Back wheel in the air from Marquez as he breaks deep down into Vale corner turns 8 and 9. Vinales trying to reach and touch these guys, but it's not happening. We're running out of time here for Rins to make a move.
Through clock for the final time. Marquez, Rins and Vinales up into Abbey. Coming up to Aintree and the loop where Alex Rins took the lead on the last lap. Is he going to be close enough? This is where he's been brilliant coming into Village corner. Marquez runs that tight defensive line. Alex Rins is not going to be close enough now to pounce.
We go left into the loop and there's a sweeping line coming again from Alex Rins. Is he going to try the same again? Marquez says no, you don't.
Marquez,
he's got to try and get close enough for the slipstream.
Clever by Marquez. He just blocked him, parked that Honda in the middle of the corner. He knew that Rins could sweep underneath him. Marquez then into Brooklands for the final time. Has he got the job done? He's so hard on that front end. Rins is trying everything to get the Suzuki into contention. They come into Luffield. Surely Rins is not going to try and ride around the outside of Marquez again into Woodcote. One corner to go, Marquez versus Rins.
Here we go then, around the final corner. Rins is going to have another look. Surely not around the
He's got the job.
He's going to do it. He's going to do it.
Unbelievable.
He's done it. Rins has poached it on the line. Unreal from Rins. Marquez has been mugged again on the line. Vinales takes third and the crowd go wild.
William Byron, the rookie driving then. Today it's the rookie Tyler Reddick, who won last fall at Kentucky driving for Chip Ganassi, and here teammates helping one another. It appears Alex LeBay in the 36 is out of gas.
Here we go. This is critical. Elliott Sadler's going to give him a big push.
So does Ryan Truex. Nice start by Truex. They're going to be 3 wide before they get to turn 1.
Not wasting any time.
That's the potent 18 car of Daniel Suarez giving a push on the high side.
Really good for Ryan Reed.
That's
Ryan Truex pushing him.
Dead even here, guys.
Hang on to him, boys.
Advantage inside or outside in this situation.
16 and 11 broke apart a little bit. This is a solid push. Will be interesting to see what NASCAR has to say about this.
I think
Can't lock bumpers.
I think I see him popping it. I think he was on and off.
Sadler lets him go.
Now he's getting too far in front. Tyler's got to be really disciplined here. Manage these 2 lanes.
Through the tri-oval, got to get to the white flag. Tyler Reddick's been in this situation before. Next flag ends the race, whether it's the checkered or the caution.
This is when you drive the lap of your life to get a trophy at Daytona.
Oh, Tyler's getting really far in front. Elliott Sadler's going to lag back and get a big run here, but we also got the 11 and 24 forming up behind.
Here comes
one back.
Kaz Grala.
He's getting help. Coming to your mirror, coming to your mirror.
Elliott's going to get position on him. What's
Sadler
the 11
to the
going to do?
inside. Ryan Truex look to the high side. Reddick still out front. Here comes the 16 of Ryan Reed.
Oh, this is going to be a photo finish, guys. We're going to bring this one right down to the line.
Coming off of turn 4. High side of the white car is Reddick. Trying to get his second career win of the season opener at Daytona. But to the inside, it's Elliott Sadler. A photo finish.
Tyler Reddick's going to edge him out.
And Tyler Reddick at the line pulls it off. Have gone to Junior Motorsports. And here we are right at the line.
Whoa.
By that much.
Wow.
Elliott Sadler made a great move to get a side draft on Tyler